Okay, class, today I'm going to be showing you how I shine my shoes. This is after a day at the academy and with a pit trip, so they're kind of dirty. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my horsehair brush and I'm just going to clean them. So any dirt, any excess polish, anything like that is going to come off. Just going to go over it, clean it up real good. We're going to take our small applicator brush and we're going to get some polish on the brush. Now this, you should only have to do this like once a week. So I usually do this on Sunday nights, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to cover the entire shoe with a small layer or a thin layer of polish. Okay, this will help fill in any scuffs, any cracks, anything like that. We're going to cover the entire thing. And we're going to work in a circular motion like this. And it's going to look real rough as we do it, but that's fine. After I get one side of it done, I'm going to get a little bit more polish on my brush. And then we'll do the other side. Again, working in circular motions, really focusing on the areas that are rough, that are not shiny. I mean, you need to cover the whole thing, but pay extra special attention to scuffs and areas that are in need of extra polish. Okay, so when you're done, this shoe will look kind of like a matte black. That means it's done. And then we're going to set it and we're going to allow it to dry for approximately 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. We're going to go ahead and do the other shoe and let it dry, and then we'll come back later. Okay, now that the shoes have dried, the next thing we're going to do is take our horsehair brush and we're going to clean the shoe again, trying to get off all of the excess polish that is now on the outside. You can work back and forth like this, but you'll have to go both directions. It might just be easier if you just go in a circular motion. You want to try to get all of the excess polish off. Okay, and when you're done with that step, it should have like a semi-gloss look to it, as you notice right here. The parts that are not done, it'll still be matte black. So you want to work that brush really well, get down in all the crevices. Like I said, if you work in a back and forth motion, it'll leave lines on your shoe. So if you do that, make sure you go back the other direction, the cross direction, so that way it doesn't leave marks on the shoe. So it might just be easier to go in circles. But we're going to do this to the entire shoe until it's completely semi-gloss and clean, and there's no more matte black polish left on it. As long as the polish dried completely, you're not going to hurt anything by brushing it too much. All right, so make sure it's all off. Get those crevices really good. As you see, it's already kind of semi-gloss now. If this is your first time doing this step, you may have to apply multiple coats. Just make sure you let it completely dry each time. But when you're done, your shoe should kind of look like this. You know, a semi-gloss. It's not bad looking, but we're definitely going to make it shinier with the final step. Okay, now for the next step on the shoe, you're going to need a few things. You need a bowl of hot water or a cup of hot water. You're going to need the long white cotton cloth. And then you're going to need a dry towel, preferably cotton, but it doesn't matter. So the first thing and also you're going to need your polish. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cotton cloth and we're going to get it completely wet in the hot water. And this water should be as hot as possible, that you can stand it without burning yourself. Okay. We want the cotton cloth to be pretty wet. We don't want to wring it out too much. You want quite a bit of water still in the cloth. Okay, and you're going to take one end of it like this. And with your finger in the cloth, you're going to take some polish. Get some polish on the fingertip in the cloth like this. And then we're going to go over the toe in a circular motion, just like we did before, but this time we're doing it with the cloth. So, as you're applying this, the water should bead up on the exterior of the shoe. Okay, get a nice good coat all over the toe, And then I'm going to hold the shoe in between my legs like this. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my cloth wet again. A little bit of water. So it's just dripping a little bit. I'm going to stretch the cloth out and we're going to go over the shoe like this. Over the toe. Get the sides. Work front to back, back to front. Just keep going back and forth. Flip your cloth over. Do it again. The shoe should start to appear shiny. And then we're going to dry it off with the soft side of our towel. Doing the same thing. This is what's called a parade polish right here. So when you're done, the toe of the shoe should be nice and reflective and shiny. This is only one coat. So normally when I come home from a day at the academy, like I said, Sunday night, I'll do the whole shoe where I get everything nice and crisp. But then throughout the week, Monday night, Tuesday night, etc., all I have to do is come home, use my horsehair brush, clean up the shoe, and then I'll do a wet polish on the toe. I may touch up the sides with a little bit of wet polish. You can do the sides as well with a wet polish to get them a little shiny, but the main focus is really the toe area. That needs to be like a mirror. Okay? And then tomorrow when I come home, I'll brush it up, clean it up, and I'll just shine the toe, do the shine polish on the toe. I don't have to do the entire shoe and let it dry every night. Covering the entire shoe with polish and letting it dry, that's a once a week thing usually when you get a bunch of scuff marks or, you know, the polish starts to look damaged. So, but there you have it. That's how you properly shine your shoes. Hopefully everybody looks like this when it comes time for an inspection. Like I said, you can let this dry and you can do another coat. Let it dry, do another coat if you want to. You can really get a mirror shine on this thing. So hope this helps.